Hi, besties. Welcome back to the Bestie Talk podcast. I'm your host, Kianna Jit. And if you read today's title, this episode is going to be for those of you that are feeling unmotivated, that are feeling a little stuck, that are feeling kind of stagnant, and like you just kind of don't know which way to turn or what to do. And you need somebody to quite literally kick you in the ass, or somebody to like light the spark back up in your ass. That is what I'm here for today. That's what I'm going to do for you today. I am going to motivate the living shit out of you. I'm letting you know now, though. It's not going to be like a cutesy little, I'm going to motivate you. No, I am going to light the fire under your ass today. Okay? This is what you need. This is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for somebody to motivate you. You've been searching for the motivation to continue to keep going with whatever it is in your life that you are wanting to accomplish, wanting to achieve. You've been struggling with the motivation. You've been struggling with I know I want to do this, but I have no motivation to get up and go and do it. That's what you've been struggling with. I'm here to help you with that today. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before I even start today's episode, I want you guys to understand that not everybody has the motivation every single fucking day. I do not have the motivation every single fucking day. I know my vision. I know my purpose in this world. I know what I need to do. But sometimes the motivation is lacking. The hunger to do it is lacking. And that is fucking normal. You aren't going to be motivated every single fucking day. You aren't going to be on your hustle, grind every single day. It is going to, some days you're going to be 100%, some days you're going to be 20%, and that's totally normal. But if you have been in a rut and you just can't get out of it, that's what this episode is for today. Okay? Because I have been there. I am quite literally there right now. So as I'm talking to you guys, and as you guys hear my voice, I am also talking to myself. I am talking to my ego. I am talking to my higher self. I am talking to my inner child. I am talking to myself as much as I am talking to you, because we are all going through the same thing, babe. We are going through the same exact thing. I never want you guys to think, oh, Kianna's got her shit down pat. She's got it in the bag. She's good. She has her life together. That everybody that you see on the internet, or everybody that you see that you look up to or that inspires you, has their shit together. We quite literally don't. That's what makes us qualified for this job, okay? Is that we don't have our shit together, and we can come and talk to you guys from experience. Because if somebody gonna be out here trying to tell you guys that they have their shit together all the fucking time, or that they never lack, or that they're never struggling with motivation, number one, they're the biggest liar in the world, and number two, you should not be taking no advice from them, okay? So as you hear my voice, know that I am talking to myself as much as I am talking to you, okay? I need you to understand that the reason that you have this dream, you have this goal in your mind, the reason why it's there is because God and the universe already put it there. I never want you to think that, oh, why do I have this dream? This dream that I have of mine, this goal that I have of mine isn't worthy of exploring, isn't worthy of trying to do. Because you might be thinking it's hard to get to that dream. It's hard to get to that goal. If it's a huge goal, if it's a small goal, it doesn't matter. It's hard to get there. Why? And I'm struggling to get there. Okay. So then that means that I'm not supposed to do it. It's just not in my cards. It's just not meant for me. Honey, it is meant for you. Your dream and your goal is meant for you because God put it there. The universe put that dream in your mind for a reason. No, anything in your life, listen, nothing on this universe, nothing in this world happens just by coincidence, just by accident. In here in the Bestie Talk podcast, we do not believe in accidents or coincidences. Every little thing that happens in your life is on purpose. It is divinely guided. Every single thing that you do, every single thing that happens to you, every single thing that you think is on purpose. Those little thoughts that come into your head of, oh, that might be a good idea, or oh, that pull that you feel to do something is coming from a place where you in the future already have it. You already have it. There is a version of you that exists in some different timeline that has the thing that you are currently dreaming of. You already have it. And that is why it's put in your head. That is why there's that such dramatic pull of energy to the dream, to the goal that you have. It's because you already have it. And God is putting that thought in your mind because you already have it. They just got to get you there now. That is why it's so strong. It's so intoxicating, this thought, this dream, this goal. That's why you always think about it. That's why it's always in your mind. That's why it's in your dreams. That's why it's in everything that you talk about. It's because it already exists in your reality. It's just further down the line. That's the only difference, okay? You need to understand that the dream that was implanted in your head was implanted there for a reason, because that is for you. That is for your purpose. That is in your soul contract. That is in your timeline. If somebody else has a dream, has a goal, that's their dream because it was put into their mind for a reason. That's their purpose. Yours is yours and theirs is theirs. Everybody is on a different path. The only difference between somebody who has achieved the goal that you want and has achieved the dream that you have and you is that they kept going. That is the only difference. There is not, I am not worthy of it. There is not, I'm not good enough. There is not, oh, they're different than me. They're better than me. They're all this, all that. That does not exist. The only difference between you and them and the place that you are at is that they kept going. So the only way to get to that dream that you want so bad and that goal is to keep going. Instead of looking at people who are in the places that you want to be as, oh, competition, or, oh, they're better than me, or comparing yourself in a negative mindset, I need you to shift your mindset. I need you to change the way you think as to why can't I be there? Why? What puts me so different on a human scale, okay? Because we are born the same way, okay? Truly, down to our core, we're the same thing, humans, okay? Why can't I be there? And if you're going to tell me, oh, well, let's say everybody in my field that I want to be in is one race and is one size and is all of that. It's a man's race and I'm a woman. What about the people who did it first? What about the minorities that did it first? There has already been people in other career fields, maybe not yours, but maybe other ones that have done it first. All the odds were stacked against them. Every single limiting belief was stacked against them, but they did it. So what in the world makes you different from them? Nothing. Nothing makes you different from the people who did it first, the people who changed the odds, the people who defied the odds. Nothing makes you different from them. So when you start to get into your head and you start to believe the limiting beliefs, believe the ego, believe the anxiety, I need you to remind yourself that there is other people that had those exact same fears as you have, those exact same ones that you have. They've had those too, and they still beat the odds. And they still became the first person to do it. So why the fuck can't you? Why the fuck can't you go after your dreams and succeed in them if they've done it too? Stop looking at other people who have done the things that you want to do and compare yourself to them and say that I'm not good enough. Instead, find yourself in them. When you see people who are on the screen or who have the jobs that you want, I need you, instead of putting yourself against them, instead of making it a competition, find yourself in that person. What in that person is similar to you? What struggles did they face that are similar to you? What dreams, what purpose, what mindset do they have that is similar to you? Because odds are they're probably pretty fucking similar if you both have the same dream and same goal, right? And they've accomplished it. They more than likely have a lot of things that are similar to you than you could probably realize right now. So instead of pinning yourself against somebody, start to find the similarities, see yourself in them, and make that your motivation. Make that your inspiration of, if they can do it, I can fucking do it. Okay? Plain and simple. If they can do it, you can do it too, babe. If you think for a second that the universe didn't make you come all this way, all this way, for all the things that you've gone against, every single thing that you have been through, every single trial and tribulation. If you think for 1 second that the universe didn't make you come all this way and then tell you, okay, that's it. That's it. You're not going to get the dream that you want. You're not going to get the goal. Hell no. They made you come all this way for a fucking reason. And let me tell you this. You didn't come all this way to give up. You didn't do every single thing that you've been through and overcome every single thing that you've dealt with to give up now. You cannot give up now. Now is the tough part. Now is the time where this is for the plot. This is for the triumph moment where you feel like every single odd is stacked against you. You feel like there is no way that you can win. This is when legends are made. This is when everything just comes together. This is that part in the movie where everybody is like, oh my God, they're not going to win. This is the climax. This is the moment where you feel like you aren't going to fucking make it, and then boom, it just happens. This right here, the moment that you are feeling, the moment that you are struggling with, the moment that you are just feeling like you just want to literally lay down and be like, I am done. No, you cannot give up. At this point in your life, you cannot give up. Whatever dream and whatever goal that you have in your heart was placed there for a reason, and you need to keep going because of that. The only reason why you have lost motivation is because you have lost the vision. You have lost the sight. You have lost what you are doing, why you are doing it. You've lost your why. That is the only reason why you've lost your motivation. Okay? Because even the people who kept going and who struggled, right? Because they struggled in the movies where they're like struggling hard. Everything is stacked against them. Everything is going to they're at this moment where they feel like nothing is going to work out for them. Let's take The Blind Side, okay? Everybody knows The fucking Blind Side, right? That movie be making me cry like a baby, okay? The Blind Side, right? When I think his name is Michael in the movie, Michael Orr, right? Okay. When he is at his like lowest point. Okay, you guys, he's at his lowest point. He has no home. He's got no clothes. He's got no way home. It's raining outside. There's nowhere for him to go. He feels lost. He feels alone. Boom, all of a sudden this miracle happens. He finds this amazing family that takes him in and it gives him these opportunities that he was never given before, and he's able to live his life and live his full potential and purpose and everything. But what had to happen first? He had to reach the lowest moment in his life to be able to see the purpose and to keep going for the purpose, and the blessing came. So the same thing is with you. Okay, you are going to reach a moment where you feel like there is no more to give. You're like, God, universe, there is no more to give. I don't know what else you want from me. I don't know what else to do. And that is when the big breakthrough comes through. That is when this big milestone thing happens. Whenever you are feeling low, whenever you are feeling like there is nothing else to give to the universe, I need you to remember my voice in your head that this is for the plot. This right here, these moments where you're crying and you're aching and you're pleading on your hands and knees, God, please give me a fucking break. Please, because I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to give up. I don't know what else to do. I don't know which way to turn. That is when the blessing will come in. That is when the breakthrough will come in. I promise you. I promise you. But I want you to remember that the dream and the goal that you have was placed in your heart for a reason. So when you want to give up and you want to just lay down, remember that reason, that why. Why do you want that dream so bad? Why? Why does it matter to you? Why does it make a big difference if you do it or you don't? What is the reason why? Because you're already answering that in your head right now. As I'm asking you, why does it matter to you? Why does it matter if you actually accomplish this goal or if you don't accomplish the goal? You already have an answer in your head, and not that bullshit answer of like, I just want to prove people wrong. Not that answer, because that's the answer from ego. Okay. We're not talking to ego right now. I'm talking to you, your higher self. Why? Why does it matter so much to you? Why was it placed in your heart for a reason? I need you to remember that. Remember that why. Remember why it was placed in your heart, why you feel such a dramatic pull towards this dream and towards this goal. Every single thing that you have faced in your life, the hardest things that you have gone through, the most painful things that you have gone through, you have made it out. You have overcame it. You have healed from it. You have survived it. You have. Nobody else, you have. So what on earth makes you think that you won't be able to survive this? Whatever this is, you can survive this too. And you can come out stronger from this because you have came out stronger from every other thing in your past. Every single thing that you thought was going to break you, you have overcame it. You have been even stronger from it. Okay, understand what I said earlier in the episode, that every single thing happens to you for a reason. I know it sucks. I know there's things out there that happen to us and you're like, there ain't no way that God said, yeah, here you go. I'm going to give this to you. This is amazing. This is going to make you a better person. No, trust me, 100%. But it has made you a better person. It has made you stronger. It has made you more resilient. It has 1000%. It has built you up to become the person that you need to become to achieve the goal that you want and to achieve the dream that you want. All those past traumas, all those past things that you thought were going to break you have built you to make you become the person that is going to be able to achieve the goal and to achieve the dream. It built you for it. Okay, think of it like school. The medical people, doctors, they've been going to school for how many years? Years. And it has built them to become the doctor that they are going to be. Every single thing that you have been through in your life has built you to become the thing that you are going to be, the thing that you were put on this earth to be, whether it be a teacher, whether it be somebody to give inspiration, whether it to be a mother to somebody. It doesn't even matter. Whatever it is that you feel in your soul, in your heart, that you were put on this earth to do, the purpose, the dream, the goal, all of that, you have been training for it every single day since you were born. You have been training for it. So now answer me this. Did you come all this way? Look back. I want you to do some reflection of look back at every single thing you have been through, every single thing you have overcame, every single thing you've healed. Because if you're listening to this, I know for a fact that you have healed. I know for a fact you want to be a better person. I know for a fact that you're trying to overcome everything that you've been through. Okay. So I know you've done that. I know you've put in the work. I know you've put in the elbow grease. Okay. Because you listen to Bestie Talk. So if you listen to Bestie Talk, you're already part of the crew. Okay. So everything that you've done, every single thing that you've done leading up to this moment right now, when you're feeling unmotivated, you're going to tell me that it was for nothing? You're going to tell me that you did all of that for nothing? To give up now? No. Sorry. So sorry. No, you did not do everything that you have done in your life to give up now. No, this is the time where you push through even more. This is the time where you say, fuck it. I'm digging my heels in the fucking ground and I'm doing it even stronger. I'm going to do it even harder because it hurts. Because right now it fucking hurts to do it. Right now it's scary to do it. Right now I am living in a place where I don't know what's coming next. Because of that is why I'm going to keep going. Because every single person that has ever accomplished a dream or a goal in their life has felt the exact way that you feel right now. They have felt the fear. They have felt the anxiety. They have felt the ego telling them that they're not good enough, but they did it anyways. They did it anyways, and they were able to come over on the other side and be like, that was the biggest test of them all. Because guess what? Right now, this is a test. It is a test to see if it's truly what you want, if it's truly what's placed in your heart, if it's true that you are meant for this. That's what this is. It is a huge test. Now, are you going to pass it or are you going to fail it? It's up to you because it ain't up to me, honey. It ain't up to me. It ain't up to your mom. It ain't up to your dad. It ain't up to your best friend. It is only up to you. You cannot blame anybody else if you do not continue on with your dream and your goal. You can't put the blame on anybody besides you. And that is the beauty of it. That is the beauty of it. That is the beauty that you can bet on yourself. Ain't nobody in this universe that you can blame, and ain't nobody that you gotta wait on. You can do it all yourself. And that is the beauty of it. Stop looking at it like it's a negative thing that you have to do this all alone, or that you have no support or any of that. Don't look at it like that. Look at it like I have me. I got me. Because at the end of the day, when everybody else is gone, it is only you and you, honey. It ain't you and your man, you and your best friend, you and your parents. It is only you. Only you has you at the end of the day. And that is the only person that's going to be able to make the dream happen is you. So bet on yourself, because you are the only person that has control of it. And you are the only person that you can control. Plain and simple. How many people out there bet on like horses and bet on teams and bet on games, right? And there's always a fucking loser, right? Because they're betting on somebody else, because guess what? Because they have no control over the outcome, because it is not them. That is why there is always a loser when it comes to a betting game, until you bet on yourself. That is the only time there is never a loser, because you are the only one who has the control of that. If it's going to win or if it's going to lose, you. Because if you lose, well, it doesn't matter. You bet on yourself. You were the only one to blame. But if you win, you are the only one to thank when you win. I know you feel like there is no out. I know you feel like why do I want to keep going after this goal? Like, you're like, bitch, I don't even remember my why. I don't even remember it. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I putting myself through this horrendous pain, this horrendous feeling of like, I am not worthy, I am not good enough? I know you feel that, but I need you to dig deep. I need you to remember your why. I need you to remember that this purpose, this idea, this goal, this dream was put into your mind, was put into your heart for a reason. And follow that, because once you follow that feeling, that purpose, that goal, that dream, everything else will just fall into place. I promise. Eventually it will fall into place. I love you guys so much. I know things feel scary. I know it's hard out there, but you got to just keep going, because I promise this is that part of the movie. This is the climax where is the character going to make it? Yes or no? And the character makes it. You're the character. You're the main character in your own movie. Okay? I love you guys so much. And I will see you guys next week on the next episode of the Bestie Talk podcast. Bye.